Welcome to the Stoic tide. There's a moment in every man's life when everything flips. Not when you chase her. Not when you text first. Not when you try to prove your worth. It's when you stop caring. When your attention fades quietly, when your energy pulls back, and she feels it in her bones. Most men never realize how powerful that moment is. Because when you detach, truly detach, something happens inside her mind that you can't fake. And what follows will shock most men. At first, she doesn't understand it. She thinks maybe you're just busy, maybe you're distracted. But deep down, something in her body recognizes it. Your energy has changed. See, women are more intuitive than you think. They sense shifts, small changes in tone, pauses between your replies, that missing spark in your eyes. And when she feels it, her ego takes the first hit, because your attention was her mirror. Every message, every look, every word fed her sense of desirability. And when that mirror goes dark, she starts to panic. She won't say it, but you'll see it. She'll replay moments in her head. What changed? Did I say something? Is he seeing someone else? It's not love yet. It's ego. Your silence shakes her illusion of control. That's the first crack. The next stage? Shock, because she thought she had you mapped. She believed your attention was endless, that she could pull away and you'd chase. But suddenly, you're not chasing. You're calm, collected, busy, and that unsettles her more than anything. She starts noticing details. You reply slower. Your tone is colder. You're less available. Now she's curious, and curiosity is where attraction is reborn. This is the first real test of your frame. If you stay detached, she begins to feel what she made you feel. Uncertainty. The tables turn quietly. She's no longer the prize. She's the one asking questions. Then, it happens. She starts reaching out, a text out of nowhere. Hey, just thought of you. A random meme. A question she could have Googled. She's fishing, not for answers, but for validation. This is where most men fail. They think, she's back. It worked. And they rush in, replying fast, showing excitement, proving they still care. But that reaction resets the dynamic. She wins again. Understand this. Her sudden attention is a test, not a confession. She wants to know if your silence was real or just manipulation. So when she starts showing interest again, you stay grounded, warm, but not eager, polite but not invested. Because the moment she realizes her usual tricks don't pull you in, something deep inside her rewires. Now you are unpredictable, and that unpredictability is addictive. Soon after comes jealousy. One of the clearest signs your withdrawal is working. When you stop giving her energy, she starts wondering who's getting it now. And that thought, that maybe another woman is now in your orbit, is like static in her brain. You don't have to post pictures with girls. You don't have to show off. You just have to live well. Show progress. Move. She'll see it. They always do. A story with friends, a night out, a new project. Something that shows you're not stuck. Waiting. And then suddenly, she's curious again. Where were you? Who are you with? All hidden behind jokes or fake disinterest. She'll say, you must be too busy for your fan club now. But her eyes? They'll betray her. Jealousy reveals everything she hides. Your best move. Don't deny. Don't explain. Just smile. Be calm. Let her wonder. That uncertainty, it burns in her mind like wildfire. And for the first time, she feels what you felt when you were chasing her. Once jealousy sets in, she'll move into testing mode. Because now she's unsure if your detachment is real, so she'll start probing. Small comments, playful digs, little emotional traps to pull you back into the dance. She might say, oh, so you're too busy for me now. Or she'll bring up other guys to gauge your reaction. She's not doing this to hurt you. She's trying to understand you. Again, trying to see if you're still the same man who once needed her. Validation. But here's the key. If you react emotionally, you lose. If you stay composed, you win. Because true detachment can't be faked. It comes from inner stability. A man grounded in himself. Stay calm. Smile when she tests. You don't explain. Don't defend. Let silence answer. That silence will speak, louder than 1,000 words. It tells her, I'm not here to prove myself anymore. And that's when she feels it. The power shift is real. When she realizes she can't control the dynamic anymore, her emotions start to swing wildly. One day, she's cold and ignoring your messages. The next, she's warm, sending late-night texts, then cold again, then warm again. It's chaos, but it's not random. It's her ego wrestling with her heart. Her ego says, "Don't go back to him." Her heart whispers, "But why can't I stop thinking about him?" This is where your discipline is tested. If you mirror her inconsistency, chasing when she's cold and withdrawing when she's warm, you lose your center. But if you stay grounded, calm, steady, consistent, you become the anchor in her emotional storm. So when she's distant, don't chase. When she's warm, don't overreact. Keep your energy steady. Respond, but don't rush. Be polite, but not available on demand. That balance drives her wild because it forces her to earn your attention again. And the more she tries, the deeper the attraction grows. Then comes the phase that changes everything, the why him phase. By now she's seen your silence, your calmness, your discipline, and she starts asking herself questions she can't answer. Why doesn't he chase anymore? Why is he different now? Did he meet someone else? Why can't I stop thinking about him? She starts to study you. Every word, every gesture, every post becomes a puzzle piece. And the more she can't figure you out, the more her curiosity turns to attraction. This is where your mystery becomes your power. You don't reveal your every move. You don't explain your silence. You simply live well, work, outbuild, grow, laugh. Show that your happiness isn't dependent on her. Because here's the truth, most men never learn. The less she knows about your life, the more she wants to know. And that curiosity is what draws her back into your orbit. Now, if you've stayed the course, calm, consistent, detached, you reach the final stage, the most powerful. 1. Respect. Because attraction fades, infatuation fades, but respect, that's the foundation of real connection. When she sees you're not begging for attention, not chasing validation, and not folding under pressure, she begins to view you differently. You're no longer one of many. You're the man who stands apart. Now she watches what she says around you. She measures her words. She respects your time. She listens because she knows you're not desperate. You're disciplined. You've become the man who doesn't just want her. You're the man who doesn't need her. And that, my friend, is the moment you win without saying a word. Let's be honest. This isn't about games. It's about self-respect. When you stop chasing, it's not revenge. It's growth. It's realizing that your time, energy, and attention are valuable, that you don't give them away freely, that your silence can be louder than words. Because when you move with self-respect, everything changes. Your presence gains weight. Your energy becomes magnetic. You stop begging for love and start attracting it naturally. She'll feel that. Everyone will. So the next time you feel her pulling away, don't chase. Don't panic. Just breathe. Pull back. Focus on your path. Because when you do, you shift the balance of power without saying a single word. Remember, your attention is currency, your silence is power, and your calmness is magnetic. When she realizes you've truly lost interest, she won't just miss you, she'll respect you. And that's the point where desire is reborn. If this message hit home, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is the Stoic Tide, where men rise one truth at a time.